Hello, everybody. Welcome to Entrepreneurial Spotlight for Academic Women Reclaim Your Power. Today, we're welcoming Mary Kovach. She is an associate professor of business at Miami University, the one in Ohio. Welcome, Mary.
Thanks, Gina. Thanks for having me.
Yes, it's so exciting to have you here. I wanted to hear all about your YouTube show, but first I want to hear about your academic career. Tell us a little bit about that, where you got your degree, in what field, and in what capacity have you worked as an academic and for how long?
Okay. So I earned my bachelor's degree from Baldwin Wallace University and my master's degree from Cleveland State University, and then my PhD from Miami University, all in business related fields. I started teaching as an adjunct about 15 years ago, and then I transitioned full time and earned tenure not quite 10 years ago. So it's been a ride.
Oh, that sounds really interesting. And what was your experience like working in academia?
Well, I basically grew up in corporate America, so academia is quite different. So, for example, the perspectives, the pace at how things move, the expectations to meet tenure that aren't shared, it's quite different. Normally, we're given a set goal, and it's our job to establish kind of a game plan to accomplish those goals. Whereas in the tenure process, again, for example, I didn't have specific goals to meet or to guide me.
Right, right. And you also have a background in project management that I just find so fascinating. I think that if you're a very young academic thinking of moving into entrepreneurship, that might be a good path to take. What do you have to say about that?
Well, project management is also kind of transitioning. So it used to be the waterfall methodology. So you'd come up with a charter and then you come up with a contract with a vendor, and it might be like a 7 to 9 month actual process to get that in line. Many organizations are moving towards Agile. I have a number of Agile certifications.
Right.
So within that 7 to 9 months that you would normally be working on a contract just to develop the game plan, this you've got 2 or 3 iterations of the project or the product already completed and tested in the marketplace. So we're looking to move things faster. It's a different kind of mindset, but there's multiple project management types of skills as well as tools, and all of them could be very beneficial to any career.
Yeah, yeah. So thank you for that. So I understand that you have a YouTube show, and I had asked you come on to talk about entrepreneurship via YouTube, but it's not quite there yet. So tell us a little bit about your YouTube show.
Sure. So I saw gaps in the way that courses were run, specifically online courses, and I basically filled those gaps. So my experience in academia didn't necessarily motivate me to accomplish what I've done. I've kind of already always been motivated. It just created a new space for me to capitalize on a situation where I saw process flaws. I'm also a Lean Six Sigma black belt, so it was easy for me to identify gaps in the process, and then I was just motivated to fill them. So based on student feedback, it's been overwhelmingly fun. It's been very successful, but it is a lot of work for sure. I mean, you have to draft each episode, you have to record each episode, and you want to, you know, it takes me a number of recordings to get it right. Then you have to edit it. You have to go through the production process, and then you have to load it on YouTube. So it's a lengthy process, but it's been worth it.
Yeah, I'm in the process of doing that right now, just very, very short videos, and probably each video takes me over an hour. I think my videos are probably about 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So it is a process for sure. Yes. So tell us a little bit about your YouTube show. What product or service do you offer, and who comes and who watches?
Sure. So, well, I'll start with 2020. So we flipped basically overnight from face to face to online courses, and I built a YouTube channel, Dr. K, the management professor, to house all my material. And then in 2021, I released a book entitled Rockstar Manager from Theory to Practice. And I had some really positive feedback and encouragement around that. And so I created a related show, if you will, on YouTube that I call Rockstar Manager. It's on the same channel. And then this past summer, I released another book, Mindset, a research-based approach to understanding motivation. And that book actually earned 10 number 1 placements on Amazon the first week that it was published. And then it
Wow.
stayed at number 1 in 2 categories for the next month. So that was really exciting. What I've seen in terms of feedback, I have current students who watch. I have past students who still say, love these videos. I still watch them. I have a number of businesses that chime in and say, these tools were great. I can't believe, I can find this on YouTube, or I should be charging a fee for this. So it's been a fun experience.
Yeah, and I have read Rockstar Manager and I have recommended it to people as well. So it's a great book. Still have to read your second one though. Um, so this is our Saturday spotlight for Entrepreneur Month. What advice do you have for budding entrepreneurs as an associate professor of business and also with all of your corporate experience?
So it's a great question. I think anytime you start something new, there's going to be risk, but there should be a lot of excitement and momentum around it. Sometimes there's going to be capital risk, and sometimes it's simply fear of failure. But I think if something excites you and motivates you just in and of itself, then go for it. Be smart about outgoing funds. Think about who your target market is and consider how you would expect your business to progress and develop.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to share with academic women?
Well, I ended my books as well as my YouTube show with the same phrase, be your best you. I think God made us with unique skills and personality traits, and it's up to you to capitalize on that. So make it every day to be the best version of yourself, and people will love you for it.
Okay, that's wonderful. Great advice. So everybody, I will be posting a link to Mary's channel. So if any of you want to benefit from her wisdom, you'll be able to go there. Thanks so much, Mary.
Absolutely. Thanks, Gina.
Okay.